How do you research the auction only title company? Title company for me is the last resort. I would do the title company if I'm very brand new and I can't do it. I actually learned how to go into the public records and just pull the entire lien history on the property. So I can pull all of the debt and income information. You can also use websites like there's one called Connected Investors. There's another called PropStream. They're kind of competitors. You can use those platforms as well, create accounts there, and you can do the research. Well, they'll basically do it for you. So what you could do is take the properties that are going to be on the auction. Actually, they just have a button. You hit auction, and it'll show you all the properties. You need to know the difference between what's the tax sale and what's the mortgage foreclosure sale. But they'll show you all the debt on the property, and then you can cross-check it against what's in the public records as well. So I recommend doing both. And what I've learned is the title companies, you think they're doing something extremely special. To a degree, they are doing the research, but a lot of them are just going right into the public system and pulling the information as well. So as I started doing that and confirming it with title companies, they're like, yeah, you got it. This happened. This is it. And you start to learn all the terminology. You make mistakes. You have the wrong notion of what something means. You get corrected, and then you master it at that point. What I've learned about this real estate game is it's not that these individual players are like smarter than you or so much more sophisticated. They just have been doing the same basic thing over and over again. And they know the terminology. They know the systems. They know how it works. They know how property transfers work. But title transfers can be very simple. It's person to person. There's something called chain of title, which means if a property was built from the ground up in 1915, there's going to be a chain from 1915 to today of it was this person originally owned it, then this person, then this person, then this, because those titles are getting recorded at different times, especially if there are loans involved. As soon as a lender steps in place and there's a mortgage, they're doing extra due diligence, and then they're insuring the title. Once again, a lender will not lend money unless the title is insurable. They're typically not going to insure a company. The title company is not going to title insure unless they've done the research. So when you start seeing mortgages, you already know there was title insurance and there was heavy due diligence in 1992. So up to that point, that title's good. Now, how many transfers were done since then? One transfer. There's not a lot of room for there to be a bunch of drama. And then you can bring in a title company to do kind of debt checks and see if there are any IRS liens and stuff like that. But you could also do that research through public avenues. So learning how to use the public systems is key. They're free, but you have to, you have to get that thing figured out.
Extra bonus for sticking around, I'm going to give you instant access to my 24/7 cash flow playbook and 5-step 30-day bonus training where I break down in detail the exact strategy that I use to acquire and full gut renovate over 300 rental properties in less than 5 years. I'm also going to extend access to a complimentary one-on-one coaching call. That session allows me and my team to diagnose your business and show you how you can fast track your success by tapping into our done for you model. So if you want to claim these free gifts, go ahead and just click that link and schedule your free coaching call. But these slots fill up quickly, so you definitely have to move fast.
Got lots of dough, lots of dough. Won't believe that though. I got lots of dough, lots of dough. You won't believe that though.